Why is your game glitching?
Oh, it caught up. There we go.
Don't do that. That scared me. I don't want it to.
I don't want it to either.
Oh, man. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Minecraft Morning, my dudes. It is that time of the week again. Welcome back. Yeah, it's Minecraft Morning. Sorry, little sleepy still. Had kind of a late, well, it wasn't even a late night last night, but I'm just like super sleepy. But we are here always with Mrs. Fluxx. How you doing, Mrs. Fluxx?
Hello.
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 Uncle Buck in the house. What's up, Uncle Buck? How you doing? Mrs. Fluxx, what are you working on today?
Legendary Racing's track.
Hell yeah, that is awesome. Mary Jane in the house. What's up? Hello.
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 Hello. Oh, that's right. The neighborhood I was making is over here. I forgot. I decided I'm making.
You just abandoned the food court.
It's my ADHD. I can't focus on one thing. I have to have a bunch of things that I can. What?
The game froze.
Oh, the game froze? This is why we gotta get it on your PC. We gotta get you realms so that we can move this up to your PC because
I know.
Because I don't want it to. You know, we have spent over a year in this world.
I know.
We have done, like, this world is something I am very proud of.
Me too.
That volcano is still one of my favorite things that I made.
Volcano! I hate you.
I love the volcano so much. It's like my favorite creation. Not really, but it's close. It's up there. What?
Nothing.
Oh, you missed a block?
No. You irritate me.
I irritate
you? Yes.
Why do I irritate you?
Because. Volcano!
Volcano!
I hate you.
But you love me.
I love you so much.
Volcano! I know I made the neighborhood because I'm starting a residential complex. And there it is. Look at this first house that I made is a big house. Look at this house. I made this house last week. It's the first house in the residential complex. We have not furnished it yet, but the lights are on and it is ready for move-in. I love that floor pattern. That is like definitely my favorite floor pattern. Wicked Wookie in the house. What's up, Wookie? How's it going? Wicked Wookie says, love volcanoes, is what I'm hearing. Yes. Yes, very much so. So I'm debating if I want to cover the ground in grass or if I just want to do it for each individual house. The next house we're going to build is over here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down grass around it. But since we have that house over there, watch this. I'm going to make another house. It's going to be, okay, I have spruce. But wait for it. Wait for it. I'm going to use the warped wood. Or, I mean, the, You alright?
I deleted a block accidentally.
Oh, you deleted a block accidentally. Did I do a base? I did. Okay, I did.
You're a base.
I got a base.
No trouble.
David Nelson in the house. What's up, David? How's it going? I think I'm gonna do the same thing where they're all gonna, because you know how in a residential complex, like all the houses are pretty much designed the same way, they just have different colors and whatnot. You what?
I don't like the way that looks.
Or should I do it? I think I'm gonna do the other house over here so that it's closer to the battle. Alright, so this house we will make we are going to start it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Swan Lake Lady in the house. What's up, Swan Lake Lady? How's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like this house is a lot smaller than I intended it to be. Yeah, I'm gonna push it out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that should be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I knew I should have done a 13 by 13. But I kind of want to make... No, that'll be fine. We're going to do this for a house. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna do... Ooh, you're shopping? Like grocery shopping or fun shopping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And always work in odd numbers. Grocery shopping isn't fun. Eric Foams, it is not. Well, okay, never mind. It can be. Never mind. I guess you're right. Grocery shop it can be. But mostly it's just irritating because people at grocery stores don't know how to act. Oh, you are grocery shopping. Actually, so what I like to do, even though it's not visible, I always like to use like logs as the beams just because it makes sense instead of the planks. I like having the logs. It's a different accent. You know, changes things up a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the floor the same way. Because again, this is my favorite floor to do. Boom, boom. So again, this is just taking when I strip the wood down. We're gonna strip the wood, guys. When I strip the wood down, it's essentially that, I don't know what to call it, that grain pattern, that grain pattern. This one. It's my favorite way to do a floor, and I did that wrong. Shit. I have to drop everything down one. I did the floor too high. Damn it.
What do you mean?
Like this needs to be the floor. Right here. And so I did it up one too high.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why not just make another layer, like, build up one?
Because it'll be quicker to just...
Okay.
Because then I'd have to build that up one, I'd have to build those up one. It's just going to be easier to eliminate. Oops. Here we go. So it should end up looking like this. I'm probably doing it in the most difficult way possible, but that's how I live my life. Am I right, Mrs. Fluxx?
Oh, you are.
Most difficult way possible? I gotcha. I try to do things the easy way, but then my brain tends to complicate things, and I need to work on not being...
What did you think of that curve?
Perfect. That looks awesome. We are gonna have to go to the Nether today to see the progress on Legendary Racing's racetrack, and did all the monuments in the Nether, because hell yeah, they're looking awesome.
Well, there's only D-Watts, and now I'm building Legendary Racings, but I'm gonna start building more in the Nether.
Well, and Let's Go Brandon's rocket ship's gonna be in there, right?
Yeah.
Because Let's Go Brandon has a rocket ship that is also in the works. What is it? This way? Boom. 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 Yeah, so this is the part of Minecraft where it can get tedious, because you're putting floor down. I mean, in real life, I would imagine it takes a while to put floors in. Oops. Let me just throw this down. There we go. Okay, now it should be okay. So we'll put that there, boom, boom, boom. Oops. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I did something wrong. Let me just work this way and see what happens. I did something wrong somewhere. Oh, that's why I think I put... Oop. No, I need to go this way and this way. Maybe it's because of the... Hopefully I didn't mess it up. because I would be irritated. Sorry if this is making anybody dizzy. I apologize if the motion of placing the logs throws you off a little bit. I know I have to just keep spinning back and forth for the different directions, but you know, it's because I want the pretty log pattern. And like I said, this is my favorite. This is my favorite way to do the floors because I think it gives you of a enough of a like change up from a normal block without being super complex. It just gives you this cool wood floor pattern. Because now I'm just stripping the logs, I'm taking the bark off, and there's another rabbit in my home. Woot woot. Alright. Rosalind Duke in the house. What's up, Roz? How's it going? Bobby Bologna in the house. What's up, Bobby? What are you complaining your eyes for? Oh, dizzy. Yeah. Well, I was up late last night, and that's why I'm like a little groggy this morning. I stayed up late and I was watching, well, I was playing Project Zomboid, but I was also watching, Legal Vices. I was watching Jeff have an aneurysm, watching the Karen Reed trial. Because, what was that? Yesterday gave everybody an aneurysm. Yesterday gave everybody an aneurysm in trial. And gosh, I don't know. That was like after midnight too. He didn't quit until after midnight. I am going to come back through here and probably put in more windows. Potentially criminal got tested while Jeff was on. What does that mean? What does that mean? Potentially criminal got tested while Jeff was on. Yeeted. What do you mean yeeted? Sean's channel, what? Like his channel got yeeted? No, his channel's still there. What, do you have a live stream get yeeted? Oh, you made me nervous. Oh, his stream he showed some type of firearm. That's such bullshit that you can't even show like, Ms. Fluxx, if I was upstairs and I wanted to show off, one of our firearms, I couldn't. They would yeet the stream okay, I do agree with it a little bit because you had all those retards that would play with guns and accidentally destroy themselves live. Remember that when that was happening a lot?
Yeah.
And so they're like, no, don't.
Okay, but Americans blow off their hands every year from fireworks.
Yeah, well, YouTube has cracked down and like, no, if you show a firearm, you can't show a firearm live. AP says no firearms on live streams, but you can do a video. So like you can make videos, but you cannot do a live stream. They don't want people offing themselves on live streams or accidentally offing themselves on live streams. So I guess I kind of do understand. I do understand that, guys, because that was happening frequently. Like, people were and I don't think that's really something. I think that's an okay policy. However, guess what? I don't think you know about this, Mrs. Fluxx.
Tell me.
the Supreme Court has said that bump stocks are okay. Bump stocks are back on the menu. It says it's unconstitutional to not have bumps. I don't know. I didn't follow the exact decision. I don't know exactly what it is. I just know that they're yeah, no, bump stocks are okay. People can have bump stocks. You can't tell them they can't have bump stocks.
Oh my god, the blue states have got to be
So,
their heads have got to be exploding.
I know, yeah. Okay, yeah, David Nelson says, talking about the bump stock ruling in the Supreme Court. Yeah. Wait, was he just talking about it and they yeeted him? How is that going to stop what from happening? Stop what from happening, Bobby? Oh yeah, they if you have a firearm on a live stream, they will take it down faster. Blech. But again, I'm not 100% against that policy, because again, when it comes down to it, YouTube is a private company. They could say no firearms, period. They're a private company. They can do what they want. Is it bullshit? Yes. However, when it comes to live streaming, I can understand why a company would want to protect themselves from potential lawsuits of, people seeing things or doing things that I don't think it's the worst thing YouTube has done. It's bad, it's stupid, but I can understand it. I can understand it from a logical point. Fiery Red just stopping by to say hey and dipping out. Thanks for stopping by, Fiery Red. It's good to see you, man. I hope you're feeling okay. Thanks for swinging by. Where did that go? Wicked Wookie says, loving Suno just nailed another banger Wookie song for content safe music I can use on streams. Yes! I actually love Suno because I was doing that for my live streams with for painting and stuff, to just have music, copyright, free music, have good music to listen to. But yes, that's one of the the best benefits about Suno, is that you can have all this music and you don't have to worry about it. And I can just go through my excuse me. I can just go through my playlist while I'm painting and shit, and it's awesome. Island in the house. What's up, Island? Island says there was also that YouTuber that thought yeah. That dude was a dumbass. Did you hear about this, Mrs. Fluxx?
What?
There was a YouTuber. He wanted to, make content, be a YouTuber, all that stuff. So he was gonna start his channel with a bang.
Oh, God.
Meaning he had a 45 Eagle, I don't know, one of those fucking
Desert Eagle?
Yes. A fucking gold-plated hand cannon that he was gonna hold a phone book in front of his chest, and his girlfriend was gonna, test said weapon. And apparently they did a few tests, and it was fine. It stopped it every time. And on the day that the time came to actually do the thing, the phone book did not stop the firearm. And
the little pew pew.
That his girlfriend, who was pregnant with their baby, got charged with manslaughter, even though she is on video begging him to not make her do it. And again, I understand, like, she could have not, she could have not shot. But at the same time, like, he was also like, no, it's fine, just do it, just do it, just do it. Bruh, maybe you should not make your pregnant girlfriend, like, do this, bro, because if something goes wrong, and something went wrong, there was also just...
So if anybody's ever in any doubt when the apocalypse happens, do not use a phone book for plates.
Armor.
Yeah, for plates. They're not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna stop.
Nope.
Much of anything at all.
Nope. No, ma'am.
Just a little professional tip for you guys.
Just a little tip. A little life lesson for y'all.
My qualifications are I was in the military. I actually wore plates.
And, yeah, phone books they are not.
Definitely not phone books in there.
No, it's that was brutal. Uncle Buck says Darwin Award winner. Yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah, true. Nobody really wants to test your plates either. You don't want to put them to the test.
Test them. Like, I'm okay not testing them, thank you.
Mm-hmm. But still, I'd feel much more safe with plates than I would phone books.
Yeah.
But still, don't want to test either one. Bobby is correct.
That was bad. And then there was just a young kid, I say young kid, quote, rapper in his, I don't know, 20s, who accidentally just self-obliterated because he had a gun and he thought it'd be fun to mess around with it and put it against his head and pull the trigger.
And see, that's the problem, is like...
Dumbass motherfuckers!
There needs to be better, like, I don't really... We're getting into dangerous territory here, but I don't really care for gun laws at all.
Gun laws are all unconstitutional.
However,
they save us from
I do believe that it should be strongly advised that everyone take a gun safety course. Because...
Strongly advised. Not mandatory, but strongly advised. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think you should force people to do anything. However, like
people
I said,
are stupid.
Education on something makes you smarter. It can make you better. And it helps, gun education actually helps people become less afraid of guns.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I believe there has to be a give and take.
I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. What was I saying? What was I saying?
We were talking about gun laws and how they're all unconstitutional, and you believe that even though it's highly advisable...
Oh, just that basically there needs to be give and take for both sides.
Yes. I agree with that.
Because it's such a hot
Fluxx's
button.
eyes twitching again.
It's such a hot button topic. But I don't understand how a single woman could truly really be against, like, guns.
Seriously, I don't understand how one woman in this country is like, no, we don't need guns. Like, bruh, guns are the great equalizer. If you are a female, you should be like, give me all of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. A bullet goes through a 300-pound man the same way it would through a 100-pound female.
Mm-hmm.
And if you practice with your gun and you're not afraid, like through practice and gun education.
You have to have that education, though. in order to feel truly comfortable, I think.
I agree. But see, then you get those stupid people with the undeserved confidence and are like, it's not loaded, and, you know, tragic accidents happen.
Just stupid people being stupid.
I know, but you also traumatize people around you for your stupid actions.
I need help making this again. Actually, I might not. I think I did it right.
True, Bobby.
What did Bobby say?
Talking about the man or the bear question, but you would need a gun for both, and it's like, and that's why I would always choose the man, because if I'm carrying a 45, that man is gonna fucking think twice before he even comes near me in a negative manner. Now that bear, I'm gonna point my gun at it, and it's gonna just keep charging at me.
It's gonna be like, what's that?
And I could even fire at it, and it's gonna probably fucking laugh at me because it's just a 45. I would need something a hell of a lot bigger in caliber that's probably gonna rip my fucking shoulder off, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
To even do any kind of damage to that bear that would cause it to run away from me. Now, you know, the whole, oh, well, you can just make a lot of noise and the bear will run away. You fucking hope.
You hope so.
You fucking hope.
Man.
Yes, you have to have a serious firearm to take down a grizzly bear.
The biggest lie in today's society is that women are equal to men. Like, at least not physically, we're not. Nuh-uh, no fucking way. I can tell you that much right now. No, we're fucking not. Stop trying to pretend, because we're not.
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna, like, even with my self-defense training, I know that an average man, like, no, I'm not gonna be able to handle that.
Mm-mm.
But that's why I fucking carry.
Right? Seriously, like, these dumbass bitches up here, like,
But see, the question is like, it's a strange male, like, a male that is unknown to the woman in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like SVU, Dateline, 2020, like, all these crime shows have women out here believing that every man is a predator and every woman is a victim, and that's just not the truth.
No.
Is the world more dangerous than it was than when we were growing up? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I will 100% agree with you. Do we need to be more careful in today's society? 100%. Mm-hmm. I will say that. But every fucking man out on the street is not a fucking predator, is not gonna beat you or treat you like crap. Like, if anything, you're both stranded in the woods. You don't think he doesn't want to get out of that fucking situation too?
No,
he's a human being. Like, I'd rather team up with a fucking man and improve my chances of getting the fuck out of there than walk along with some bear who decides 1 hour that he's fucking hungry and wants to eat me.
Snack. Because, damn it, I am a snack to a bear. Jeez. Doesn't matter what type of person you are always going to be a snack to a bear.
And like I said, if that man gets any ulterior negative thoughts, that 45 will definitely put him in check.
As opposed to the bear that looks at a 45 and says, huh, funny human.
Will fucking laugh at me if I shoot it with a 45.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think it would penetrate, honestly.
That's what she said.
No, seriously, I don't think a 45 caliber would penetrate a bear.
I don't think it would. I did this wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, I did this way wrong.
You did the same thing as last time.
I did the same thing as last time! Oh my god, why can't I do this? I thought I was doing so good, and then I'm like, this is so wrong. I did it not right. Okay.
Alright, you got this. You got this.
I got this. I got this.
You can do this.
I can. I just gotta figure it out real quick.
No, I wanna watch you process this and work through this.
Bitch.
Oh.
I'm doing what I need to do.
Are you?
No.
Are you?
No. All right.
Stairs, the most hateful block to place in Minecraft.
I cannot.
No, okay, so I will say stairs are pretty bad, but the worst is observers and pistons.
Oh my god, I hate observers and pistons. They never want to go in the direction you want them to. Am I doing it right?
You're not doing it the way I would do it, but that's okay.
AKA, you're doing it wrong!
I didn't say that.
No! But the implication is there!
Guys, how do I get out of this one? Where I don't get in trouble.
Fluxx of Green Gables. Oh, I love that movie so much.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Just freeze, no sudden movements.
I don't know how to do it.
It's okay, you'll figure it out. This is a learning experience.
Am I doing it wrong?
It's a learning experience. I mean, nothing says it'll be wrong. Just keep trying. I'm proud of you.
Bitch.
What?
Fuck you! I did it. It's not the way I would do it. Bitch.
It's not.
Well, I'm not you.
No, you're not.
Got quiet because I started concentrating.
I know.
I do it wrong every time. There we go. Good Lord. What? What? What was that face? What was that? What was that noise, Mrs. Fluxx?
Nothing.
Tell me, what are you holding your... Just tell me.
I almost want to build a house right next to it and do the roof the way I would do it.
Yeah,
and then
it'd
see
be better. Yes.
And then see if you notice.
See if I notice what.
Go to the side where the whole wall is the window. Do you see that roof? Does that look like something that would Like, if that was the building, do you think the roof would be positioned in that manner?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you mean the roof would be positioned in this manner?
Like I said, I would like to...
Oh, you're saying, like, I should have had this portion of the roof on this side.
I'm saying this portion
Mm-hmm.
should have extended all the way down to that side, and that little part on the other side over here.
This part?
No, move that way. This little part
Mm-hmm.
should have came out of this whole run.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
go up top. Go up top.
Okay, hold on.
You're gonna get yourself stuck in there.
No, I still have another outlet. I just wanna get this closed up. Okay, I still have one more. Okay, so tell me.
Okay. So you see how this is a T right here?
Yeah.
I would have the T going in the opposite direction, where this is the whole thing.
Oh, and then the cross part would have been over here.
And the cross part would have just been right there.
Oh.
Or right there, rather. But I would have had this come all the way across.
Well, that can be my next house. Because I'm making a whole residential complex. So,
I really want to build, I want to build another Victorian house.
build a Victorian house right next to mine. Show me up. Show them what a real builder can do with a house. Because I struggle with the roof. But look at my houses. My neighborhood is coming together pretty. Look at how pretty my neighborhood is.
It is pretty.
I'm going to do different. 5 out of 10. Not bad. Not great.
I'm proud of it, babe. It looks good.
So, I'm just going to do, each of the houses.
You should do some more vines on the roof of that magenta house.
Yeah, I'm going to have them kind of draped over.
Yeah.
But I want to get more of the houses up.
I understand.
But I
gotta finish Legendary Racing's.
I need to do.
His has been on the back burner for a minute.
What would you use for asphalt?
Asphalt, I use black concrete.
Okay. Because if I do I'm gonna do let's say this is a road. Actually, for a sidewalk, I'm gonna do gray concrete because that's what a sidewalk is gray concrete. So we'll do a sidewalk here. I'm making a street. Ooh, what should the name of the street? Guys, you have to help me name the street that the residential complex is on. So this will be the street that all the... Oh, we can't do it. This will be the end of the street. I'm making a residential complex, and this is the end of the cul-de-sac. Then I did, I think, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. And then 2. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that should be up 1. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that still looks wrong. That looks way wrong. Because it should have gone. I'm just trying to make this thing look decent as a cul-de-sac. But I'm doing it wrong. So that's got to be 3. I can't do circles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Don't worry, I will.
This thing is just gonna look like a giant ball sack.
What are you doing?
I'm making a cul-de-sac. This is the road.
Alright, make more of a... You need to make more of a circle.
I just wanted to make a street.
Oh my.
You know what? I'm not gonna make a cul-de-sac. It's just gonna be the fucking end of a street. We're not.
No?
No.
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 No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is just a sidewalk. And this will be the street the houses. I'm gonna make a few houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Each. Let's see. I have to. Uncle Buck says tonsil twins. No, I just wanted to make a street so that the houses have a residential area. Toad Road. Oh, is that what we're naming it? Toad Road. We gotta come up with a name. Maybe we'll have a vote.
For what?
The name of the road that the houses are on.
Oh.
Boosh in the house. What's up, Boosh?
Boosh. There it is.
Oh my god.
What?
Strawberry Avenue. Mrs. Fluxx is allergic to strawberries.
Deathly allergic.
Oh, okay. We're hissing at things. Okay. I mean, alright.
What? I'm all hyped up on Monster.
Oh, good lord.
Not Mountain Dew.
Not Mountain Dew.
Not Mountain Dew, but Monster.
You don't like that Mountain Dew? You don't want none of that Mountain Dew?
If it ain't Baja Blast, then I don't want nothing.
What's wrong with that Baja Blast?
Nothing. I love Baja Blast.
The Baja Blast is the best.
The Baja Blast is the best.
I agree with that. Lally Alley. It goes forever. Oh my god, that is beautiful.
Who?
Lolly, he's the prosecutor in the Karen Reed trial, and his whole prosecution is running out the clock so that the defense has no time.
It doesn't work like that,
No, it
does
doesn't work like that, no.
This isn't football!
No, it doesn't work like that. But, like, for 90% of these witnesses, he doesn't, like, yesterday, he didn't fucking stop. He kept repeating his question because he didn't want the defense to have a turn. He wanted to draw out the day so that they couldn't get to cross that day. It's a strategy prosecutors will use. Well, they'll just end up going on and on and on, so that because they don't want the jury going home with the defense's questions being the last one in their mind.
I mean, I understand that, but like, it's the judge. Like the judge,
like
needs to step in at that point. Like you're the
Yeah.
umpire of the courtroom.
Yeah, but
like
she is biased. She is very biased.
See, I don't think that's right. Like, judges shouldn't be the one
They
to
shouldn't
be
be.
like, okay, I'm gonna recuse myself.
Yeah,
Like,
it's stupid.
I think that should be like an outside thing. But, you know, who the hell am I? I'm just a citizen of this nation.
But it was like with the witness yesterday. It was like yes, yes. Well, like it's so bad. Like this prosecutor, he's bad. He's bad.
Woo, woo.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. See. Look, I'm almost done with the road that the houses are on.
Oh.
Look at this. It's not fancy, but it's the road.
But it'll do.
But it'll do.
It'll do.
It'll do for whatever.
I really do like that.
The house?
And I don't even like the crimson roof, but I like it.
Thank you. You know, I like the spruce with the different colors. I think it.
Like I said, spruce is the best. It's the best.
It's the best.
You didn't put a. You're gonna leave that section
no!
of the.
I'm gonna finish it, but like I said, I have to finish the road first.
Oh, squirrel? Because you were doing the house first. Wouldn't you want to finish the house first before you start the road, squirrel?
Okay, fine. I'll finish the road later. I need planks.
Me.
That's unfortunate. You know, oh, he's a poodle. My kitty's being so cute.
Because he wants food.
Oh yeah, and Karen Reed was driving at 135,000 miles an hour,
What?
according to their expert.
Oh, I didn't know cars were able to go that fast.
Yep. You know, obviously not talking about
that-
the signal from the cell phone bouncing between the towers.
Now-
It's the actual physical phone moving that fast.
Now, was that imperial or is that metric? We talking kilometers here per hour? Or we talking miles per hour?
No, we're talking about miles per hour over here.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So, how fast again?
135,000 miles an hour.
Whoa. I mean, to sustain that G-force alone, like...
Yeah, it's crazy.
The only way that would be possible is through a Tesla.
No, apparently, per this expert.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's faster than most fighter pilots. Like, good lord. Sign this woman up for NASA.
That's what
Holy
I'm
shit.
saying. Not only that, sign her up for NASCAR, because at that speed, she was able to only hit his head and no other part of his body.
Damn, so her aim is good,
Yeah,
too.
dude, that's what I'm saying. Her aim is on point.
Like, either she needs to play the lottery because she's got hella luck to be able to hit just that, or she, like you said, she should just be in NASCAR because, like, that's mad props, mad skill. Go big or go home.
Yeah.
She did both.
NASA or NASCAR. Exactly. Yeah, it's absolutely physically impossible, and it's so stupid.
I mean, were they just, like, trying to imply that she was going very fast?
No,
or...
what he meant to say was that the signal from the cell phone, the fucking actual, like, cell phone signals were traveling between the cell phone and the tower at that speed, not the actual physical fucking phone traveling at that speed.
Oh. So he just didn't explain himself.
He was
well.
a dumbass. He was a reconstructionist that didn't do any reconstructing. He didn't reconstruct.
You know, sometimes you gotta
shit.
wonder what goes through these lawyers' heads, like defense and or prosecution, when some of these so-called quote-unquote witnesses take the stand to, like, either make or break someone's case, either way. You gotta wonder sometimes, like, that's a lawyer's whole job, right? Is to, like, either prosecute someone and get a guilty verdict, or defend someone and get a not guilty verdict, or at least, like, some kind of lesser charge.
Exactly.
But, let's see, what are you gonna do there? What are you gonna do there?
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I do that because I know exactly that you will love it.
Ha.
I'm gonna leave it like this forever because I know how much you think this design is awesome.
It is yours, so it is awesome.
General T in the house. What's up, General T? How's it going?
I forgot what was I saying?
We were talking about something ridiculous. Oh yeah, the lawyers. You don't understand something about.
Oh, how they put, like, their whole job is to either convict or defend, right? So, in what world, like, do you come, like, you find these quote unquote experts? And, like, you talk to them and you're like, yeah, this person's credible. Like, this is gonna make my case. No, this is gonna break their case. Babe, like, in what freaking world sometimes? Like,
he was from the police department. He is the police's accident reconstruction person that is supposed to do this.
But, like, if you know your coworker is ass at their job, why would you call them in to be a witness?
Because they have nobody else. They have to. This is why nobody.
Then you shouldn't have prosecuted the freaking case in the first place, because you're only supposed to prosecute cases that you know you can win.
Guys, Mrs. Fluxx, everybody, give her a round of applause. She came to that conclusion in less than 5 minutes.
Shh. So loud.
She was able to come to the conclusion that learned lawyers have been screaming about. She was able to come to that conclusion all by herself in less than 5 minutes with the info on the case.
Like,
how was the prosecutor not able to do this?
So if Frank sucks at his job, I'm not going to be like, you know what, Frank, I need you to come in and I need you to do this for me because you're the only person that can.
Yeah, screw you, Frank. You can't.
No, we don't rely on Frank because Frank fucks everything up. Okay? Stop trying to make it work with Frank. Frank's never going to get it, all right? Frank's set in his ways and Frank's just going to retire, all right? Like, let's just move on. Let's just move on from Frank.
No, they're like, we're going to make Frank our star witness.
If you don't have a case without Frank, you never had a fucking case.
Oh my God. I love you, Mrs. Fluxx. I love you. I love you.
No, I just, like, okay, I'm not into the law stuff the way that you are,
no,
right?
Which is why I'm
but,
so...
like, even it's just
you know
basic
this.
common freaking sense. Like, you can apply that logic to more than just the courtroom. You can apply that to, like, just about any other job. Like, if you go to work, we all have that one, at least one freaking coworker that does absolutely freaking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We all have that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be damned if I have to rely on that person. Yeah. I'll be damned. Like, no. The outcome of my job is not going to rely on that person doing their job.
See, and Island says it's because they didn't know Karen had the money and thought that she'd take the easy plea. Which a lot of people say that, like, that's the crux of what happened is nobody thought Karen would be able to hire these dynamo lawyers that would be able to, you know, actually defend her properly.
And I'm sure that this happens more frequently than we'd all probably like to admit. That the mafia likes to railroad people, and they will pinpoint poor people who they feel don't have the money to really defend themselves from
bullshit prosecutions.
Yeah, basically that. Because, these are supposed to be, quote unquote, trusted members of society.
Yeah.
They're supposed to uphold the law.
Bullshit.
So when they go before a jury, you're not, like, the jury's not going to question the honor or integrity of a police officer unless the defense attorney is smart enough.
Their text messages with their friends.
Is smart enough to pull up dirt on these dirty ass cops.
Oh, and there was so much dirt.
Which links back also to OJ, because they did that for that cop.
And everybody's saying Proctor worse than Furman.
Like, what? I don't know these names.
So,
who?
Mark Furman. He was the crooked cop in the OJ case.
Oh, okay. See, if it ain't OJ or Johnny Cochran, I don't know these names you're throwing out.
So Mark Furman, he was the bad cop that, like, pretty much got the case destroyed, right?
Okay.
And he was kind of like the standard for bad cops and, like, corrupt cop, like, all this shit because of what he did in the OJ. This new investigator in the Karen Reed trial, everybody's saying how much worse he is, and he is the new standard for, like, corrupt and bad cops. Like, because the things
see, it's sad because it makes you wonder, like, how many times have they done this before?
And it's actually caused people from his previous cases, they are now submitting paperwork.
Good.
Because they're like, if he was this bad here, how bad was he on our case?
Mm-hmm.
Now that this light has been shed, like, oh my God.
And see, that's the sad part, is, like, I'm sure there are plenty of innocent people that this asshead has put away.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's also plenty of bad people that he has as well. And now, because of this light drawn on his blemishes, it's going to call into question his whole entire career.
Oh yeah.
And people
But
people that deserve to be locked up now might possibly get out because of this bullshit.
Yep. Because he's a fucking asshat.
And that's as equally as wrong as the people he illegally locked up for, just railroading them.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because he had texted his friends.
But the problem is that shit doesn't just happen in Massachusetts.
No.
Or, Wisconsin or California. Like, this shit happens all over.
Yeah. It's real bad.
And
it's this Karen Reed case has just highlighted it so much. And you even understood. Like, nobody understands why this case is even being prosecuted. Like, everybody agrees the prosecutor should...
When you first told me about it, I was like, oh, they're trying to railroad this poor girl.
Like, everybody says the prosecution should have gone to the O'Keefe's family and said,
I told you, it had something to do with drugs, because that drop-off at the school or whatnot, and then
you think that was drugs?
Oh, that was 100% drugs.
Yeah, they still haven't... some people think it was one of the kids going there to, like, oh shit, we just did something bad, and it was like a cool-off period. But it's just something shady happened, and you know what? The prosecution, instead of trying to prove Karen Reed did this, they're trying to disprove the defense's theory.
I know you.
And the defense hasn't even put on their case yet, and they're only trying to disprove them. And it's like, maybe you shouldn't focus on disproving the defendant. Maybe you should focusing on trying to prove your case.
Well, see, it's almost like role reversal at that point. Like, the prosecutor is defending, and the defense attorney is going to prosecute.
Yeah, it feels like the prosecution is on the defense, and that the defense is on the prosecution, like prosecuting for a shitty investigation. And the prosecution is trying to defend their shitty ass investigation. And they're not doing a good job.
Well, since you found LawTube and everything that you've seen in the past few years, all the court cases and everything, are you really, truly surprised at anything that you've seen anymore?
No.
I mean, I will say
this
YouTube
level
has
of
been...
blatant...
LawTube has been a wonderful place to open a lot of people's eyes to the corruption within the justice system.
Yes, it has. I will agree with that 100%. Getting cameras in the courtroom...
Because I don't think the average American understands. Like, we have a very basic understanding of how the court system works. How it actually works. And we all believe that we're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
But that's not a thing. Nancy Pelosi got rid of that.
But that's like the American dream. You gotta be asleep to believe it.
That's fair. I have not heard that before, and I like that.
That's George Carlin, babe.
Oh, that's right. I have heard that before. It escaped my mind, though.
George Carlin. Smart man. R.I.P. Funny ass man, too. I loved his jokes.
It's weird times we're living in where you're guilty until you can hopefully prove your innocence in a court of law, which is bullshit.
Hopefully you have the money to defend yourself.
And hopefully you have the money to defend yourself, because the state's gonna come at you with millions of dollars, and you'll be lucky if you get a good lawyer. But that's how it is these days. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, the Rittenhouse trial, I feel, was like the start of it all because of everything that happened in 2020. We all saw it, right? Like, I think there's very few Americans who did not see, like, the footage before the trial. And so we all became very invested in this trial, and we didn't want to watch it through the news because we didn't trust the news.
Because they don't give you the real story. They cut up the trial. They don't just watch the trial all the way through.
Not saying that LawTube wasn't a thing before Kyle Rittenhouse, but I feel like Kyle Rittenhouse was where LawTube kind of like
got its
really boomed, because I mean
people were invested in that trial.
Well, people wanted real, how do I put this? They wanted
real people covering it?
Yeah, like an unbiased opinion, or maybe like an educated opinion, not one that like the news network paid to come on and say like, here, say this for us.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I know that LawTube was around before that, but I feel like that's when it really boomed for a lot of people, because people didn't, like I said, they didn't want to hear it from the news. And I think the news kind of effed up too, because they started posting about it, or they not posting about it, but they started reporting about it on the news, like, oh, don't trust the YouTube lawverse.
No, that was after Johnny Depp.
Was that after Johnny Depp?
Yeah, after Johnny Depp, they got real mad at all the YouTubers making all the money and reporting.
I thought for sure they had done like a couple reports during the Rittenhouse thing.
It was the Johnny Depp trial. Because they were trying to make it like, oh, it's a campaign against Amber Heard, and it's like, no, nobody likes her. That's just it. Nobody likes her.
No, because if you actually look at the facts of the case, she really is a shitty person.
Well, see, and that's the thing. That's when the media really started getting pissy with YouTubers, because YouTubers were watching the full trial, and they didn't want the narrative getting out there that Amber Heard wasn't a victim. They want Amber Heard to be a victim, Me Too to be all the blah, 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 blah. So the fact that the real story was getting out and the real facts of the trial, they hated it. They fucking hated it. Because it was all the correct info coming out. And, oh yeah, maybe all women aren't victims.
Oh yeah, and that's
maybe a lot of women victimize themselves and blame men.
Well, see, and that's the other thing is, like, with the Rittenhouse thing, like, Law and Crime, like, they were following the narrative of the media.
Oh, yeah.
And so everybody was like, all right, screw this. Like, let me hear it straight from a lawyer that has nothing at all that has no political investment in this case, just entirely.
Just the facts and the law.
Yeah.
Yep.
From a professional standpoint, like, what is their opinion of what's going on and the facts of the case and yada, yada, yada. Like, yeah, and I feel like that's what most people want to hear. Like, just give me the facts of it and let me base my own opinion. You know, like, if I have questions, I'll reach out. Please answer my question. But, like, let me make the decision for myself. Just give me the information.
Yeah.
I don't need you to twist it for your agenda.
I agree with that, Mrs. Fluxx. That's how it should be. But it's not because people are stupid.
I know.
I hate that people are stupid. Why do people
have to be stupid? But see, that's the thing. It wasn't always like that.
People not always being stupid?
I mean, people were always stupid, but it was... I don't know. There was less stupid.
There was just less stupid. Yeah, now there's too much stupid in the world. And it's irritating. You know what I mean?
So I will say, I listened to Eminem's Houdini song.
Okay.
And, alright, it's catchy, it's very nostalgic for Gen Xers and millennial babies, like, especially if you...
Apparently Gen Alpha really loves Eminem, too.
Oh, yeah, they're very conservative, believe it or not.
It's the Zoomers that are all weird.
Yeah, Gen Z is the one that's trying to get them canceled, but they're the only generation that wants them canceled, him canceled, and so it's like a generational war right now, and they're losing badly.
Apparently, Alpha's not a bad generation.
No, they're really not.
We've kind of reset a little bit with Alpha.
Yeah, the pendulum's swinging back.
Good.
It's just, like I said, I hope we don't go way too far.
Way too far, guys. Way too far. Let's kick it back a little bit.
Right? Like, at some point, we should try and find middle. We should always strive for middle. But...
I'm okay with middle ground.
Yeah.
But some people aren't. Actually,
and that's the problem.
People aren't. They're like, we want to be on top!
Yeah, that's the problem, is people always want... It's the greed of it all.
General T says, Gen X rules! Yeah.
Us older generation, yeah, we really do rule.
We're not Gen Xers.
No, we're not. We're millennials, but still.
Poor Gen Xers. They're kind of the forgotten class.
They're the latchkey kids. The first.
I forgot that Gen X were the first latchkey kids.
Yep.
But latchkey kids are kind of a thing of the past now, right? Like, that's child abuse now, if you make your kid a latchkey kid?
Yeah.
I don't even think kids know what that term is anymore. That's a term I haven't heard in a minute. But, it is what it is.
Here's a term you haven't heard in a minute.
Oh my goodness.
You can't make that phone call until after 9 p.m. when minutes are free.
Ah! Oh, back when you worried about minutes.
Here's another one for you. Get off the internet! I need to use the phone! Back before we had area codes?
No, we always had area codes, but they weren't always needed.
Maybe out in California, but...
we didn't always have to use them. Like, even though, like, someone had a different area code, I wouldn't... let's say there was the 562 area code, and I was in 714, I wouldn't need to put 512, or, 562, I would just type it in. But then I want to say halfway through my childhood, they're like, yeah, you need to start actually putting the area codes in.
I think that was pretty much true for Maryland, too. Like, Maryland always had the
different area codes.
Yeah, the different area. Well, I think we only had 410 for a really long time, but then we've picked up other ones now that were more densely populated. But
it's so funny that you grew up with one area. I grew up with, like, 6 area codes.
You also lived in Southern California, where it's city upon city upon city, and you have seen, we'll say about a quarter of Maryland, okay? And like I've told you, we've got a little bit of everything. We have mountains, we have farmland, we have
California's
beaches.
got that too.
I'm not saying that, but it also only takes about 5 hours to get from like one end to the other.
Is that long ways?
Yeah,
5
that's
hours?
long ways. Yeah, from like if you're coming from like Ocean City and you hop on Route 50 and you take Route 50, like it's about 4 or 5 hours.
It takes a lot longer than that. California's big.
Yeah. I know. I've driven with you through California.
You've been to California.
Yes.
But like I said, like just because my dad had a different area code.
But no state will trump Texas.
With its size.
Texas took 2 whole days for us to get the fuck out.
Yeah, Texas took a minute. That was a lot. That was kind of a lot.
I mean, I love Texas. I love the state of Texas, but dear God.
It took a minute to drive through. It took quite a bit to drive through, and it was a lot. I don't need to change all this, but I'm going to because I have OCD. I want to leave this here because it's going to be a fun little cavern that people can explore.
Who?
I don't know, just people who move into the residential area. You know?
That's a death trap.
How is it a death trap?
You better have good insurance for this.
How is it a death trap? They come down these stairs, right? Ooh.
We just went over how people are stupid.
But look. They come down these stairs. Okay. So they come down these stairs, and then they can go swimming in the...
See?
Look, and, you know, you're not close.
He needs to be saved.
Well, he's a dumbass.
Everything I just said. I'm knife-handing you now. I have the eye twitch.
Oh, no. Not the eye twitch. Oh, my God.
I love you.
Do you?
I do.
Yay. Oh, my goodness. My achy, breaky heart.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Just roll with it. I don't know where that came from.
Isn't that Billy Ray Cyrus?
That is Billy Ray. But if you break my heart.
That was like his one good song.
That was his one. He was kind of a one-hit wonder.
Well, why do you think he pushed his daughter?
Because he didn't want to be a one-hit wonder. He wanted to be a two-hit wonder.
He wanted to stay relevant and famous.
But if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart.
All right.
I'm sorry, you got that stuck in my head.
I did?
Yes.
I did. What did I do?
You got it stuck in my head.
Chat, defend me. Handle my lightweight.
Whoa! Chat is not your summon hit crew. Chat is bae and you will treat them as such.
Bae?
Yeah, chat is bae. I don't know what that means, but chat is bae. People say it all the time.
Bae how? How is bae spelled?
I don't know.
You say people in chat say it all the time.
I hear people say it.
You are on a roll today, woman.
Yeah, Go Street says bae equals chat. Yeah, it's BAE.
BAE.
Yeah, I don't know what it stands for.
Yeah, see, you're my bae, and I'm your bae. They ain't my fucking bae.
What? No, what does BAE stand for? Based. basic, beautiful BAE in regards to chat and you and me, right? Best.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette now.
British Aerospace Engineering. Is that what it? British Aerospace Engineering?
No! Don't be gullible!
I'm not being gullible. Not enough paper and crayons to explain it to Fluxx, AP says. Babe, before any... Oh! Before anyone else. Oh, so when they say... Okay, so like... Okay. Stingy in the house. Oh, wait. Not now stingy. We have a company. Wait, what? What's up, Stinge? I learned what it stood for, Mrs. Fluxx. Although I do like the British Aerospace Engineering. That's kind of funny. Oh, beautiful and electrifying. Island says, I'm Chat and I'm Bae. Yes, you are, girl. Okay, well, I learned what something new today. I always thought, I actually didn't know what I thought it was. I just thought it was a saying, which bringing anybody anything, everything. I love it. How many different combinations could we have for BAE? Torrent 3 in the house. What's up, Torrent? How's it going? 9,600 baud modems. Had too many tones for me to keep it Oh. Sorry if I jumped into a conversation, but it's good to have you here. So, Fluxx, Stingy says, what do Brokeback Mountain and Lord of the Rings have in common? I'm kind of scared to answer. I don't... That makes me nervous to answer that, Stingy. I don't know if I don't... What do Brokeback Mountain and Lord of the Rings have in common? I kind of imagine a lot in common. Like, as unfortunate as that sounds, I feel like they have a lot in common. Let me see if I can get all of this filled in. I'm gonna have to do this thing. Come on, man. It's gonna make me fill in all of this. Alright, hold on. BAE. Basic Allowance for E-commerce. That sounds right? Basic allowance for e-commerce? I don't know. Project Metal Music in the house. What's up, Project Metal Music? Mrs. Fluxx for the win. Why does she always win? Yeah, I wasn't aware. I thought it meant something. Well, I actually didn't know what it stood for. Alright, so trying to get all of this. Alright, so this is what we're gonna boop, 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 and that's how you do it. Except for some reason, oh, it's because of that. Okay. So fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, fill that in. Okay. So I will have to put one here. Okay. Perfect. Now everything is filled in. Okay, so now I can just boop, boop, boop. There we go. I hate when it double deletes. It's like I didn't want you to double delete. Because it needs one in that space too. Apparently BAE stands for before anyone else.
What?
BAE.
They?
It stands for before anyone else. I didn't know that. So you're saying you are my before anyone else? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
As in, like, I would put you before anyone else.
Yeah, but when you say this person...
So Chad is not my bae.
Yeah, but when you say this person...
You are my bae.
I am your before anyone else. That doesn't make sense in a statement!
Oh my god, woman. Why? Why?
Because grammar's important.
Acronym!
Oh. That's kind of like how I hate the acronym THOUGHT, because you're saying...
Like, LOL. We all use it. Okay? It's all in a text. It is just to imply that there was like a chuckle there, right? Or you're trying to ease the text message because you don't want it to come off as bitchy, so you throw an LOL at the end to like soften the blow and let them know that like, I'm not being serious about this, or please don't take this as negatively as it's gonna come across.
Stingy with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Mrs. Fluxx, he sent a joke. What do Brokeback Mountain and Lord of the Rings have in common?
Oh, I feel like I've heard this. Brokeback Mountain and Lord of the Rings have in common. Oh, God. See, we talked about this one time where Sam and Frodo were gay. And that's why I absolutely hate their character. Which all makes a lot of sense now.
And Stingy, for that $2 super chat, he said, somebody's ring got destroyed.
Wait, Lord of the Rings and...
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god, thank you so much for that $2 super chat. I am going to add to your monument. I just got to pull out, I know I used orange terracotta, so let me get that orange terracotta. And, what?
Nothing.
Why are you looking at me like that?
No reason. No reason. We're gonna have to end at like 11:20 because we have.
Oh, I thought we were gonna end at 11 today because I still need to get ready and.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
blew out his O-ring. Oh my god. And this is why I say Chad is not my bae, but Chad is definitely up there. Okay, they are required. They are a necessity. They are a part of life.
And that's why chat is...
They are needed, okay? They are needed.
Chat is Enbay.
What?
Near before anyone else. They're Enbay. Chat is Enbay!
Enbay!
Chat is Enbay!
It sounds like a gorilla name. Like
You're thinking of Harambe.
Like the sister of Harambe.
No, Chad is Enbay now.
Enbay.
Enbay near before anyone else. Chat is Enbay.
Yeah, I would consider them Enbay. But you are my bae. I put you above everybody. Lottie-dottie fucking everybody.
Alright, guys. Well, we will have to wrap it up here for this
cool.
day.
We both got the notification at the same time.
Yeah. Because we do have to meet, well, it is Mrs. Fluxx's mother, my mother-in-law, we have to meet Mother for lunch today.
We're doing the Father's Day lunch.
Yeah.
And making up for Mother's Day last month for her.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's right.
it's like a combined Mother's Day, Father's Day lunch.
Celebration.
Celebration.
Alright, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you so much for putting up with my ever-constant shenanigans.
And Legendary Racing, if you are here, I am still working on your monument. I'm in the nether. It's coming along. I got the start going, and then I've got like the first curve and a little bit going. So it's coming along. It's going. It's going to be a very large and probably long process, but excited for how it all is going to turn out.
Hyland says, I'm Chat and I'm Bay. Yes, girl. Alright, so, guys, Mrs. Fluxx will probably be streaming later tonight.
I'm sorry about last week, guys. I was so freaking exhausted. Like, I pretty much went to bed and just, like, slept the day away.
Wake up.
Yeah, I really didn't wake up. So, I apologize for last week, but I will make an honest, concerted effort after we get back from lunch today, and we have some errands to run after, so when we get back, I will make a very concerted effort to stream Project Zomboid, because that was fun, hanging out last time, so.
And we are going to be doing more Project Zomboid, so.
Yes, yeah, because it's kind of our addiction for right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is my addiction, but I'm okay with that, because there are worse addictions I could have. Just ask Hunter Biden.
I'm telling you, when I got that news, like, even if, like, I don't want nothing to happen to him, right? Like, I want some kind of, like, repercussion for the guilty verdict. But even just having the guilty verdict is, like, something in my eyes.
Yeah.
With as corrupt as this fucking justice system is, to even have a freaking guilty verdict. And, like, I heard that he's not gonna pardon him before the election.
He'll wait till after the election to pardon his kid.
He'll wait till after. But I can't remember where I heard it, and I can't even verify that it's a reputable source that I heard it from, but I just heard, I guess I'll say through the grapevine, that he was basically informed, don't you dare pardon him before the election. Like, you wait until after.
I mean, it makes sense. But,
I mean, when you have to cover down and protect your family and the lies and secrets within the family, you're gonna have he's gonna have to pardon him.
Yeah. You don't want his kid, I mean...
His kid can't go to jail.
Yeah. He's too good for that.
Well, it's not really that his kid's too good for that. It's more so about the name. It's because the kid has the name, and that's the only reason.
Like, no Clinton could go to jail, no Biden could go to jail?
Yeah. And it has nothing to do with, like, whether or not they deserve to be in prison. It's solely because of the last name that's attached to them.
I know, it's crazy.
That the elites care more about that shit than we do.
What?
Like, that your name holds such weight.
It can.
Because, like, you look at it from our society, our perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, let's say my mom goes out and commits a crime, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, she just murks a bunch of people. And so she goes to trial, right? She's found guilty. She goes to jail. That crime is associated with her, right? Now, let's say I still had her, like, I had her last name instead of my dad's. And so, like, could that possibly affect me and my life? Possibly, yeah. But it's not really, like, that's something my mom did. Like, that's not really going to affect me too much.
Yeah.
Whereas, in their standpoint, you know, they look at it as like, well, this can be used as dirt against me. It's like a giant chess game of like who's got the best blackmail to bring out, you know, people's weaknesses. Who's got the best ace?
Yeah. All right. Well, we do have to.
Sorry,
wrap
yeah,
it up.
I went on a tangent there. My bad.
Yeah, I gotta get ready and like
I do
my hair and stuff.
I do too.
All right, guys. Oh, Outpost Nerd dropping in. What's up, Outpost Nerd?
The Wendy H. Grand Library.
All right, guys. We will see you. Simon, thank you so much, Simon, for dropping Mrs. Fluxx's link, guys. BS Simon has dropped Mrs. Fluxx's link.
Thank you, BS Simon.
Go ahead and check out that link. Oh, and I did. BS Simon gifted a mocha dick ship, guys.
You have to add that.
If you received one of BS Simon's gifted membership, go ahead and thank BS Simon for that. I'm so sorry I missed. That was at like the beginning of the stream. I'm so sorry about that, Simon. Thank you so much.
But thank you.
Yes, I'm gonna.
It
add
is
to your
greatly
monument.
appreciated. Heyo.
I like the dispensers. They remind me of like, you know, those old lion statues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have them at the Baltimore Zoo, or they used to.
You've never taken me to the zoo.
The Baltimore Zoo's not what it used to be.
You've never taken me to the zoo. I want to go to the zoo.
We used to have a famous polar bear there. I'm pretty sure that the polar bear passed, but
Most likely.
it was like a show polar bear that like the zoo bought and like just retired from showbiz or whatever and just lived out, I think it was a girl, lived out her life in the enclosure. But she was famous at the zoo. Like, because she was one of, like, you walk through the zoo and she's one of the first enclosures. Like, when you walk through the main gate.
I gotta wrap this up, Mrs.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just very chitty chatty.
You're very chitty chatty today. Save it for tonight.
Right?
Because we can go for hours tonight.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Ooh.
Guys, oh no, we just got raiders! Oh no! What's up, Baker Raiders?
Hello.
What's up, Baker? The
Hello.
Cool Club is here. We are just ending it for today.
Hello.
What's up, Baker Raiders? I know, we are just closing up shop. I've been trying to get Mrs. Fluxx to stop talking for like the past 2 minutes to wrap it up.
It's my fault, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I know, Baker. Baker goes, bruh. I know. What's up, Baker? It's so good to see you guys. Hey, everybody coming in. I love you all, guys. Keep it going. Unfortunately, we can't. We have to go meet the mother-in-law for lunch today. So, unfortunately, we actually have to leave. We cannot keep going because I have to get ready for lunch today. But guys, come back. BS Simon has dropped the link to Mrs. Fluxx's channel. She's going to be streaming Project Zomboid later this afternoon, probably tonight.
So you can come hang out with us then.
And Kenneth Brown with a 1-month member chat. Thank you. So I got to add to the member. Thank you so much, Kenneth, for the 1-month member. Thanks for the free membership. That made
Mother-in-laws are expendable. Chat is forever.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm not allowed to say that, but okay. Your mom is cool.
Do I have to talk about my mother-in-law? Between the two of us, who has the better mother-in-law?
I do.
That's what I thought.
Hold on, I have to write, I don't remember where Kenneth's monument is. I have to pull it up and write.
You got so nervous.
I did. Hold on, where's Kenneth? It was 11385.
That was like me earlier, like, I don't know what to do with my hands. See? Proof right there. The best thing you can do when you don't know what to get you don't know what to
stop
say
talking.
if you don't know what to say or do to get yourself out of a shit situation where you know anything you're going to say is just going to be wrong, just shut up. Just shut up.
Anything.
Just don't say anything. Just stop talking.
And Kenneth Brown gifted 10 Mocha Dick Ships, 10 Lux memberships. Oh my god. If you got one of Kenneth's memberships, guys, you know what that means. You are now a Mocha Dick by force. Thank you so much for being a Mocha Dick. Guys, go ahead and
Shoop-a-doop. Shoop-a-doop.
Go ahead
Doop-a-doop.
and give Kenneth a big old thank you. Holy shit, that is,
Thank you, Kenneth!
Thank you so much, Kenneth. That is, 20, so how much?
Hi-yo!
8 blocks. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hell yeah, that is awesome. And then, oh my god. That's the only way to keep me going is the super chats. Zach with a $4.99 super chat. Yes, mother-in-law war. Which one has the better beard?
That would probably be my mom. No, your mother-in-law has the better beard.
My mother-in-law has the better beard. I think that, Zach, is that your first super chat on a Minecraft morning? Because I don't have you on my list.
That's to say that my mom has the better beard.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. That is Zach's first super chat, which means Zach is getting Okay. Zach is now getting his own monument. I just have to figure out. Let's see. So for those of you who are unaware, if you super chat during Minecraft morning, you get one of these awesome monuments made in your honor.
Or send in a membership.
Or if you
gift memberships,
you know, all that stuff.
All that stuff. I know you're trying to rush through this. You're like, I
gotta go. Get ready to go. I need, you know what? I am going to do...
Make it a beehive.
Okay.
You missed it. Go back up. To the left. To the left. To the
Ooh,
left.
Okay. So, for Zach's, we are making it a beehive, and I am going to put...
Put it on the bee. Put it on one of the bees.
You want it on...
Put it on Ed.
You want it on Ed?
Well, what Army's one, and what's the other one?
So we have MF for Megan Fox, Army, and Ed.
All right. Well, I guess let them decide which one they want it on.
I'm gonna put it on Ed.
You gonna put it on Ed?
Ed needs a friend.
Ed needs a friend.
Oh, I fell off of Ed.
Oh.
Okay. So right here, Ed is going. Which way should I have it facing? I'm gonna have it facing out. So right here on the back of Ed is going to be Zach's monument. Zach, do you have anything that you want specifically to say? Because you do get to choose a saying.
Be easy.
And then, with another $1.99 super chat, Zach said this would be my second, which gets you another block.
See,
Thank
they know
you
you
so
need
much.
to go.
I know.
And this is why they will always be Enbe.
And
not
let's
they.
go, Brandon, with a $1.99 super chat. Can I get a block? Yes, you can, sir. Thank you so much for the $1.99. I have to add that to... hold on, let me find...
Enbe.
Let's see. Okay. So... Oh my god! It's Zach with another $5.99 or $4.99 super chat. I want my monument to be a gravestone that says R.I.P. Mother-in-law! 1, 2, hell yeah! Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, I can do that. Let me get a sign. We're gonna grab this. I'm gonna do it in black because that is going to be best. Alright, let me get some glow ink. Alright, so boom.
Your face is best.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You are welcome.
I'm like trying to rush so fast.
Yeah, you are.
All right, Zach. Oops, where's the C? There it is. And we're gonna do all caps R.I.P. mother-in-law. Ooh, that's R-U-P. That's not. Come on. What? There we go. R.I.P. Mother. Oh my god. In-law. Okay, I'm gonna do this where I pull it up. Oop. Yeah. Nope, I want to go down and pull this. Oop. There we go. Boom! I love it. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. And then let's go, Brandon, with another $1.99 super chat. I gotta add 2 blocks to your monument now. How is the underground pocket rocket going? I think it's going good. Mrs. Fluxx, how's it coming along?
What?
The rocket ship.
I have not started the rocket ship yet because I'm still working on Legendary Racing's racetrack.
She is working on Legendary Racing's racetrack, and then she is starting on your rocket.
No lie, I probably will start on it soon just so I have something different to bounce off of.
Yeah,
so I
Mrs.
don't get
Fluxx,
too bored with one project.
She likes to bounce off a couple different projects. All right, guys, with that, we really do have to go. Thank you so much for everybody coming in these last few moments. Thank you for everybody dropping those super chats and making me sweat in these last few moments. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I got Kenneth's monument. I got Zach's Let's Go's.
Yeah, Simon.
Oh my god! Zach with another $4.99 super chat. Well, like the Bible says, money is the root of all evil. Well, it's gonna make me late for lunch with my mother-in-law, so that's not a great thing.
Well, I know what'll
Just
get you
kidding.
off here faster.
What will get me off here faster? Oh. Well, let me just add this right here, and then we are gonna cut it for the day. Guys, be excellent to each other. Have an excellent day, and we will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye!